Hey there everybody, Oddone here, and welcome back to the channel for another figure review. Today, we are dipping back into the Jada toys line with our newest addition, the first figure of Wave 2. We have Ken Masters. Yes! Oh my god, hunting this down was a pain. Everyone's Target has it but mine. But Amazon came through with a random purchase, so yeah, let's get this guy open. As usual with the Jada toy stuff, the box art is great because it's a miniature arcade cabinet. Got Ken down there with all this pixelated glory. Got the side of the box, back image, and next up, and finding them is gonna be a pain too. But again, people have it in their Targets, but it's not in mine. Anyway, let's get this guy out the package because he's still freshly sealed. Let's get our X-Acto knife in here and get rid of this tape. And let's get to the figure. I am excited because I really wanted this. Him and Akuma. Those are my go-to. They are my favorite. And I finally got my hands on Ken. And now that we have them out, oh yeah, we have more tape. Alright, let's cut the tape off the sides. And this side over here. And we should be all set, like you bastard. There we go, we should be all set. We can take everything out so we can get to the background. Oh no, we left a piece of tape in the bottom. And now let's go. First things first, we have Ken stage. And it looks great. I mean, all we need is a little barrel and we're set. Or the car. I love these backgrounds. I kind of wish they did a full thing. Or if they linked up somehow, that'd be cool. But this is great. But now, let's get this out the way. And where that landed. And let's get Ken out, who is still partially taped. Not anymore. Alright. So, we have Ken in his blister. We're going to cut this little tag here so we have his Oddones free. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and pop that out and get a good look at that, because his, just like Ryu's, has a set of hands in there, and I really dig that. That's still great. Small attention to details like that can make figures go a long way. It's soft too. See that? Nice. Anyway, we got his Hadouken, well, his flaming Hadouken. We have his alternate head sculpt. Very clean. Digging this. I mean, the paint on this is... I dropped it. The paint on that is... I dropped it. Let's try that again. It's very cleanly painted. Very cleanly painted. There we go. Got your gap down there. You know, or not gap, socket. I can't talk today, apparently. You can see his ears there. This is a pretty nice Ken head sculpt. I have no complaints about this, but let's get the main man out himself. Let's try to push him through. There we go. Awesome. And obviously his other accessories are 2 hands to do the Hadouken, a display stand, and the peg for the display stand. And this is all for the fireball. But enough of that. We have Ken, and he looks glorious. Works the same way as Ryu, so if you want a topless Ken for some reason, you can take his gi off, but we'll just leave him as is and get a closer shot of this face sculpt. Ken, as he always normally is, smiling with confidence and partial cockiness of knowing he can kick your ass if, you know, you're not Ryu, Akuma, or Bison. Yeah. Other than that, he's running your pockets. Texture looks great throughout. This is really nice. Loving the pinless that's just going on in figures in general now. It's a really good thing. But enough of that. Let's get into the articulation. So just like Ryu, we do have full rotation of the arm, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and this is fresh out of the box. This is working very nice. We have a wrist swivel and hinge. Yeah, this is looking nice right out of the box. His head can look up this far. Can look down very far. Of course, you have your left, your right, your all around head motion. We have an upper diaphragm joint, as you can see there, the cut for it. So Ken can get his good side to side and twist. I mean, I could just take this off to show it more, but I really don't feel like it. We can get this much of the splits, so we can get a full, you know, spinning bird kick on Ken. When he steals Chun-Li's abilities. We have a upper third swivel. We can kick forward this far. We can kick back this far. It stops because of hard butt plastic. We do have double jointed knees. So your poses for your Shoryukens are going to be great. We do have the foot cut, same one as Ryu. We have an ankle rocker to go up and down and side to side pivot. Like so. You can see all those little lees on his feet. And yeah, that's Ken in a nutshell. This thing is great out of the box. I love it, but I'm biased because Ken is one of my favorites. Aside from him and Akuma, I mean, I don't know which one I like more. But out of the box, this guy is freaking phenomenal. I love it, and I cannot wait for the rest of Wave 2. I can't even wait for Wave 3. I'm pretty sure Cammy's in Wave 3. I think it's Cammy and Guile. I can't remember. What I do know is that Bison for Wave 2 is my most anticipated. Really want a Ken, but that's because it's my favorite. But figure-wise, I need a Bison. Don't have the Storm Collectibles, which is kind of big and bulky, right? Although that would work if you go back and look at the Street Fighter 2 animated movie. He was kind of big and bulky over them. But yeah, don't have the Storm Collectibles. Never picked up the SH Figure Arts, so I am hot on Jada Toys to get that freaking Bison from them. And Cloth Good Cape, I mean, come on. You can't beat that. The only way they can beat that is if for some reason Vega came with his Matador Cape. Jada Toys, if you're listening, please have him come with his Matador Cape for no apparent reason other than me just saying it'd be nice. Ken didn't like that I was talking about Vega. Oh well. But this guy, this is great. And seeing how we're here, might as well show this off. So we're gonna pop off his head. Came off really easy. I'm gonna pop on his angry one, and there we go. Now you have a pissed off Ken. The only thing I can see him coming with that would have been cool is if he had, you know, just a peace sign, because aside from Chun-Li, Ken's the only other one that'll do that. But looks freaking great. Oh man, I love this. Let's see if we can get him to. It's not his pose, but we can get him to hold a pose. There we go. Nicely done. And you guys probably just heard my stomach growl. But yeah, this guy is great. I freaking love him. I love him. Oh man, it looks so good. I don't know if I'm excited because of how good it looks, or I'm excited at the fact that I finally got him. Could be a mixture of both. But yeah, now that we got the articulation out of the way, we got to see his detail. We had to get to that height comparison so we can show you guys what he looks like with the rest of the line. So let's get him all straightened out. Let's unangry him. Let's get our good happy boy back here. Yep. Alright. And let's get him standing completely. I am really excited for this. I'm not even doing much. I'm just standing him up. And it's just... figures, they're great. When they come out quality like this and their prices aren't stupidly expensive, it makes you like and appreciate them more. Let's get that out of the way and let's start getting things in here for size comparison. Actually, we should probably move them back a bit so you guys can see it. I need to stop and get something to eat because I just keep going. So, we have Ken here, obviously. He looks like he's gonna fall. So before I do this, let me try to straighten him one more time. Okay, don't fall, for the love of God, please. We've come too far. Alright, so we gotta get our usual suspects up here. We have to bring up our modular Iron Man from Marvel Legends. This is still my favorite Iron Man suit. But, you know, Capcom versus Marvel vs. Capcom 2 bias. That's not a really good stance because I have his legs still kind of bent, but You get the idea. We have our Lightning Collection Lord Zed Super Putty. And I mean, everybody knows about the crossover between Rangers and Street Fighter, so this works out very well too. Let's get these guys out the way. Let's bring in our SH Figure Arts Cooler. Surprisingly, Cooler doesn't seem that much taller than him. Like, on camera it probably seems that way, but in person, Ken looks kind of tall. And Cooler's tail is messing with the Thunder Zord. We're gonna do that. And last but not least, for our random figures, the original OG thick boy himself, Broly. If he'll stand. He doesn't want to stand. Oh, he stood. Yes! We got it. Top of that spiky hair. Good lord. So, now that these are out the way, let's get to the rest of his line and bring everybody back up here. Fei Long. Chun-Li. And of course, we cannot complete off Wave 1 without Ken's best bud and rival Ryu. Well, rival-ish. Ken has multiple rivals. We all know this. What is it? Dan, Rufus, someone else. For some reason I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. This is shaping up to be great. I am all in for this Street Fighter line. Never got the... what was it? The Shoto or Soto? I can't remember the name of them. The original Street Fighter toys. Never had those. Never even thought to try to look after them. And then Jada Toys was like, hey, we're making a Street Fighter line. It's like, and you guys are making all of, like... I've lost his box. I can't even show you guys. I found his box. I can show you guys. Like, just to keep in mind, we have Ryu. We have Evil Ryu. Comic exclusive, but I mean Comic-Con exclusive, but we have Evil Ryu. We have Guile. We have Chun-Li. We have Fei Long. We have Ken. We're getting Bison and Dhalsim. There are reviews out from other people already. Those figures look great. At least of Bison. I haven't checked any of the Dhalsim reviews, but I think his legs might have bendy wire in it. And if so, that's freaking cool. But we're getting all of these characters. We're getting Violent Ken, we're getting E-Honda, we're getting Blanca, and Blanca actually looks really good. We're getting a Guile that looks amazing. I really want to see how Zangief's going to turn out. I don't really too much care about T-Hawk. T-Hawk's never my favorite. He just annoyed me. We're getting Cammy, we're getting DJ, we're getting Barlog, and that figure should be really nice. If I had Storm Collectibles, I compare it to it, but I don't. We're getting a Sagat, and I hope he is beefy tall. He should be beefy tall. And I am looking forward to Akuma like there's no tomorrow. Jada Toys are killing this license, and I love it. Don't look at these guys and tell me they don't look good. Tell me they don't look good together. I mean, hell, Chun-Li is even actually shorter than them, just a little bit, just like how she would be. Fei Long is just about the same height as them, just like he would be in the show. And they all come with, you know, the basic bare necessities of accessories they would need. Toy line is fire. Pick them up while you can. And actually, Ken's finally available on Big Bad Toy Store, and we all know how long it takes for them to get their stuff. But yeah, all of Wave 1 is available, which is Chun-Li, Ryu, Fei Long. Wave 2 just started with Ken. Bison and Dhalsim are up for pre-order, unless you get lucky and find them in the wild in your Target. And if you do, yo, shoot me one. Let me know, DM me something, and send it my way. I would greatly appreciate someone sending me a Bison. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'm gonna go film some more videos. But before I do that, I'm probably gonna mess around with this a little bit more because it's fresh out of the box and I have all of them. Oh man, it looks so good. I am freaking happy. Oh, let me show that off real quick. So, I only see it a little bit in person. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but all three of their skin textures are slightly different. Ryu doesn't really have any shading in his chest. Fei Long has light shading in his chest. Ken's shading in his chest is not heavy on camera, but it's heavy in person. Okay, I'm sorry for calling you fat. You didn't have to fall down on me. it just seems heavier in person. Like, I don't know if this is gonna help. Let's see if we turn this light off. And yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Why do we do that? We didn't need to do that. Let's turn it back on. Yeah. On camera, it looks like he has darker shading, but okay, it could be darker, but his is like more oranges. I have no way to, you know, fully let you guys see the difference in the shading, because I can bring them both close, but you don't get the same effect of how I see it in person. But long story short, they all have different color skin textures. You know, there is some differentiation between them. Although I would technically make Ryu slightly paler just so it matched up with the artwork more. But I don't mind. They're great. They look phenomenal. They pose phenomenal. Phenomenal figures. Pick them up. I'm going to get these guys out of the way, mess around with this some more, and then go film another video. I will catch you guys in the next review. This thing is awesome. Yeah, we're going to end it like this. I'm going to copy Tekken real quick and just have Ken go, oos!